Oh, hello, people. Welcome to stream, the last one of 2025. Ironically enough, the last one for 2025 because tomorrow Arsenal play during nighttime. Well, usually when I'm live, so I'm not going to stream then, obviously. And obviously, New Year's, I'm not even going to be at home. So the last stream of the year, today we have been joined by a special guest, by Kwaja. You know him, he's in the chat always. Says for everyone to like and subscribe. So listen to him, like and subscribe, people. You good today?
Yeah, I'm good. It's just this Aston Villa game starting to give us nightmares. It's another bogey team, Arteta can't beat, I mean, Aston Villa have already beaten us. Aston Villa aiming for another league double, you know what I'm saying? I mean, Emery knows how to beat Arteta. I just don't know how Arteta will handle this squad with Cash and Kamara being suspended for the match. I just don't know how Arteta will outclass Emery, because I don't think he's ever outclassed Emery in his career as a manager. If you look at the last two results at home, Emery did the league double over us in 23-24 when our title hopes were dented. And you also look at last season when we were 2-0 up and we bottled a 2-0 lead, right? That is when Aston Villa became our bogey team. From 23-24 to now, Aston Villa have been our bogey team, because when we face up against Aston Villa, they know how to play against us. And people say, "Oh, but Kamara suspended Cash." It doesn't matter, because I wouldn't be surprised if the same lineup is there for tomorrow's match. Because if that's the same midfield, Onana and Tielemans would absolutely rip our midfield apart. Zubimendi and Marino are going to get absolutely spliffed by Onana and Tielemans, because the way that midfield with Odegaard in the 10, mate, he ain't it. Because everyone's now saying, "Oh, but he's back." Guess what? Don't forget, he is back, because he got the goal, but he did absolutely nothing after that. That makes no sense. Like, just because you scored a goal doesn't mean you're creative. This guy didn't even create anything in the second half when we were 2-0 up, let alone talking about him getting a goal. And I just feel as though the fact that when Odegaard starts, we might just think it could be a stinky 2-1 win or something like that. Because when Odegaard plays, the football is no longer there. Latvian Gooner, don't forget, I'm surprised that when Jesus comes on, some of our wingers put the ball in the box for him, but not for Gyökeres. None of our players put the ball in the box for Gyökeres, but they do for Gabriel Jesus. What does that show you? I think that the system suits Gabriel Jesus more than Gyökeres. That has to be the reason why. And with this manager, I'm going for a 2-2 draw. I just don't see us winning this game. I just don't feel confident. I mean, with Watkins back in form, it's going to be a nightmare for Gabriel, because I don't think he is fully fit. The way he's running, I mean, is he fully fit? I don't think he is, but you've never seen Pep Guardiola rush his players back. Pep Guardiola doesn't rush his players back. I mean, he had Rodri on the bench, but he never rushed him. He let him fully recover, and he was back on the bench against Nottingham Forest. Look at Doku, by the way, bro. Doku's not even in the squad. His leg injury, he's still not in the team. He's letting him recover. Pep's going, "It's okay. I've got my players. I'm going to use them." And this is one of the reasons why City are going to win this league title over us. Because we've had chances to stay top. We've dropped points unnecessarily. And I just feel as though we're going to drop points again. And if we draw to Aston Villa and Manchester City win, they go top of the league with the same amount of points as us, but their goal difference is higher. But that's what I think. I just don't feel confident for this match, mate. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this Aston Villa game. Like, people are saying, "Oh, they have two key players out," but with Emery, it's never two key players out, is it? Like, with him,
Yep.
he will find a way. He actually will find a way without putting Onana at right back and stuff like that. He definitely is going to find a way how to again outclass and try to out tactic. Let's just put it that way, Mikel Arteta. And it is a massive worry. It is a massive worry, and for me as well. Like, I'm looking at this game, and it's kind of sad that I don't expect much from it. That is the nut part. I should be like top of the league. We are going for it. We're gonna do this, unbeaten still this season in Premier League at home, in all competitions even. Yeah, in all comps we are undefeated at home.
Yeah, at home. Yeah. We're at home unbeaten.
Yeah, so it's gonna be, technically speaking, streak versus streak. Like 11-game winning streak is for Aston Villa. Like, they are on form. We are just basically, shithousing our way through the games at the end of the day. That's about it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm not very confident, but let's just see how it plays out. I'm not expecting much, but with Arsenal, it's weird. It's somehow you expect the worst, and if anything happens better than that, it's always great at the end of the day. And the nuts part is the worst for Arsenal at this stage is a draw. If we get a win, we're going to be happy. Obviously, if we lose, well, then the less said than better. Let's just put it that way, because Villa be on the same points as us.
Yep.
Ironically enough.
They will be. Man City will be top. Man City will be top.
If they beat Sunderland.
Yeah, they're going to easily beat Sunderland. They're going to show us how to beat Sunderland.
Sunderland has the squad in AFCON as well. Like,
yeah.
It's also not a surprise they have this type of a tiny drop-off. Let's just put it that way at the end of the day. But I don't know. This is nuts. But obviously, kind of coincides with we talked about Villa and everything. Today marks, and this is not a made-up number, 1,976 days since the last time Arsenal won a major trophy. That was the FA Cup on August 1st, 2020.
Yeah,
it's going to be over 2,000 days by the end of the season. Even if we win Carabao Cup, even if we somehow win Carabao Cup, it's going to be over 2,000 days. 6 years.
100%. Yeah, 100%.
Like, that is embarrassing, if you ask me, for Arsenal standards at least. How do you feel about the infamous trophy drought?
But don't forget, because our manager counted community shields in his press conference last year, so we gotta, apparently we have to believe in, the community shields, no? Because apparently he said that he won 3 trophies because he won the 2 community shields in one was in lockdown and one in 2 years ago. That's what he said. But it's not actually a trophy, it's a friendly. I just researched that a Brazilian team was playing in the community shield, which suggests to me it's a friendly.
It feels that way, definitely. But yeah,
it's going to be another trophy. This is the problem with this manager. He just can't get to a final. That's the problem. I mean, yeah, you're in the semi, but the same semi-final, the same tournament that were in the semi-final last season, and we got dog-walked by Newcastle. And we got dog-walked by PSG in the semis again. So it's all well and good being in the semis, but when you face up against a proper team in semi-finals, you're going to get dog-walked. And if you don't learn your lesson, there's no point in being in a semi-final. You have to be in the final to win it. And by the way, there's no point in being in the final. You have to win the final to win that trophy. If you don't win the final, then that's a failure. That's automatic failure. It doesn't matter about the medals. You still failed. This is.
But with Arsenal, it's a bit different as well, to be honest. At this stage with Arsenal, for me, it's a bit different. If we lost the final in 2021, maybe 2020, 21-22 season, I could accept it. But losing final right now, that is unacceptable at the end of the day. After all this time, all this money, all this be patient evolutions and fine margins and injuries and PGMOLs and everything, it's kind of unacceptable at this stage. Like early stages with Arteta not knowing what he's doing, although it feels like that right now as well at times, kind of can accept it. But right now, definitely, there is no way to accept it. And even those community shields, we won FA Cup. Okay, we earned a place in that community shield. In the second one, we didn't even deserve it. We were the runners-up, and we just got it as second best team because City got a lot at the end of the day. So, with Arsenal, it's a weird thing. It's a very weird thing, and people are okay with it. That's what's the most insane thing for me. People are just fine. They're happy, jolly, and celebrating second like it's a trophy and stuff like that. We're still going to win the quad, apparently, from what I have heard.
Quadruple charge. If you look at North's channel, Bav said we're going to on our way to a quadruple charge. So that's what I've been hearing. We're in the semis of the Carabao Cup. We're top in the Champions League table. We're top in the Premier League table. So what more do you want? Well, obviously, you can say FA Cup. That's what it is. But don't worry, because we were October champions, November champions. We were top of Christmas trophy.
Beat the Bayern
We got
Munich
top of
trophy. Don't
UCL
forget that.
trophy. Yeah. We got top of the UCL trophy. So look at all the trophies he's won. That's the only trophies he has.
That's
in
5
his
already,
collection.
to be honest. That's not bad. 5 trophies in one season.
Or you can talk about the home record trophy, another one, the Emirates trophy at home. When he has unbeaten, you can have that trophy as well.
So far. Let's just put it that way. So far. Let's just like that. There's a big asterisk by it for me. And even though Arsenal, to be honest, are unbeaten at home so far this season overall, they are not in great form. Aston Villa are the ones who are in destructively, insanely good form. And that's what's the worrying part in all of this. Because I cannot see Arsenal scamming more own goals against Villa. Like, it has to stop. It's not sustainable winning.
It's going to happen at some point. Don't worry, because one of the Aston Villa players will try and get us a goal, because the amount of own goals that we've had is mad. I mean, it's going to happen. We might scam a lucky penalty. You don't know. Maybe a soft penalty. Maybe if we're struggling from open play, we're maybe allowing an Aston Villa player to do stupid handball, or someone pulling an Arsenal player's shirt. That's going to happen. It's just going to be those games where we might as well just wait for an own goal, wait for someone to make the contact for a penalty, or someone to do a stupid handball or something like that. That's what's going to happen. I mean, let's be real. If Aston Villa were down to 10 men and we were leading 1-0, then we might as well just get the second goal, and that's it. That's what could happen. I mean, if Aston Villa were down to 10 men, I don't really think we're going to be clinical, because you know what this manager does. He parks the bus when you're 1-0 up.
Well, they're going to look better with 10 men than we do with 11 at the end of the day.
But it's illegal to attack with 10 men with us. Why can't we not attack? But it's illegal under this manager. That's what happened last season. Man City had to park the bus throughout the whole 45 minutes, and we conceded. So it is illegal under this manager, because he's just scared to attack with 10 men. That's the problem. When you're down to 10 men, don't be scared. You can still get the goal. Yeah. First, you just defend properly and then attack, then cause problems. But it's just, this manager does not have any clues. I mean, he's the greatest manager right now that we have. That's what I've been hearing. He's the best manager in the world.
Yeah.
He's better than Conte. He's better than Ancelotti. He's top 5 managers in the world. I mean, what more do you want to say? That's what everyone's been telling me. But
like, it's not gonna work like that, is it? Like,
no chance.
He's too scared. He's too coward. Too big of a coward to go forward at these times. Even when we have the advantage, we somehow invite the pressure. We have seen that it doesn't work even with our best players in the team at the back, and somehow we are still doing it with not the best players in the team, and somehow expect something different to be the outcome. It's not learning from mistakes. It's the same stuff over and over and over again. And that, for me, is the biggest worry, because if you look at City, they go 1-0 up. They want instantly to score 2, 3, 4, put the game to bed, and then they just can, in cruise control, just see the game out. With Arsenal, you have to make it as close and as dramatic as possible, with only hopes that it's a positive outcome in the end. With just hopes and prayers at the end of the day. And I'm not too sure how that's going to go. Big up, Ryan. I said 2-1 Arsenal, although that's going with my Arsenal heart. If I was going with my brain, I would say 2-1 Aston Villa. But I pretty much never predict Arsenal losses, ever. So, I'm going to stick to that.
Fast.
Let's put it that way. Quajan said he sees 2-2. Not sure we're going to score 2 goals from, but 2-2.
It's going to be like last season when we were 2-0 up and we threw it away. That's what's going to happen. I mean, we're 2-0 up. We were 2-0 up against Brighton, and he invited the pressure. He allowed Brighton to attack, and we conceded. And we could have conceded if David Raya had not saved that effort from Minte. And if that happens again, then that's why I say 2-2, because we're 2-0 up. But you don't. 2-0 is still a dangerous scoreline, because when your opponent scores a goal, it's going to change the game instantly.
It's worse than being 1-0 up to a certain degree, because it gives you that false sense of safety. Let's just put it that way. And it's going to be interesting who's going to be at right back. Because
Oof,
if Timber can hop on one leg, he probably is going to play because he's going to be forced to play. But if Declan Rice plays right back, our midfield is going to be basically a pancake. And Morgan Rogers versus Declan Rice would be quite interesting to see. I'm not gonna lie, it would be actually quite interesting to see because he wasn't that bad against Brighton. Saying that
No,
Brighton
I don't
didn't
think
have
it was bad.
Mitoma and they didn't really test him, did they? Like
No,
properly.
it could be either maybe Zubimendi, Marino, Odegaard, the same midfield last time versus Onana and Tielemans, which is a way better midfield than ours, by the way. That's not a debate. I mean, Tielemans right now and Onana are clear of Zubimendi. Right now, they're better than Zubimendi. I mean, if we have Zubimendi right now against them two, he's gonna crumble. And against Aston Villa at Villa Park, I could not see him. I just did not know where he was. I was watching the telly. I'm like, where was he? Where was he on the pitch? I just could not see him. He just disappeared instantly. I'm like, is he out of? Why is he always out of position? Why is he not just staying his actual position? But he wants to go forward, and he's got the line-breaking passes. By the way, don't forget line-breaking passes. That's what everyone's talking
The
about.
sideways passes, yeah. Well,
Yeah,
that's what you mean.
Another Jordan Henderson, you might say. But I just feel as though with the same midfield, it doesn't matter if Aston Villa don't have Kamara. They got Tielemans next to Amadou Onana. They could put Buendia in the 10 or put Rodgers in the 10. And it's going to be a long day. I mean, big up to Manor in the chat saying that midfield has no pace if Rice is not in that midfield. That's a fair point.
And they're very weak as well, physically.
Villa can counter-attack and we don't have the pace to stop it because Zubimendi's slow, like a snail. Mika Marino ain't even fast. He's slow in midfield because he spins around like a circle. He gets the ball, he spins around a circle, then spins around in another circle. And you got Odegaard who just skips around. The guy can't even pass the ball, let alone talking about him being our creative spark.
What about this midfield?
Wouldn't it be good if we had Skelly in midfield? If you want to put Rice at
Calafiori
right
is injured, isn't he? Or he's not, or he's good.
Yeah. You can put Nkapia left back. You can put Skelly next to Norgard.
Nkapia is back?
Nkapia was playing left back against Brighton. He was playing centre back. Then our manager brought off Skelly for Gabriel. So Gabriel had to play left side centre back, and he moved Nkapia to left back. You might as well just play Rice and Norgard together and put Norgard at right back. You might as well just play Norgard at right back because he's more of a physical player. I mean, let's be real. I'd rather play Norgard at right back because let's be real, we need Rice in midfield. He can create the box-to-box role. He plays the box-to-box role in our system, and we need him to step up. I just feel as though the fact that he's going to play the same formation, and when it does, I hope I'm wrong. If the Aston Villa midfield do not exploit our midfield, which the Sociedad midfield could be, if we somehow find ourselves a way to win, we can forget about that match and we focus on Bournemouth next.
Yeah. 3 at the back would be good, but we haven't played 3 at the back for 5 years now?
Yeah.
Since we won the FA Cup, ironically enough.
Yeah, you put Tierney at centre back when he's in even a centre back. You might as well just put him at left wing back.
Yeah, but Tierney over the top balls to Aubameyang from the left wing back position was pretty nice. Remember over Kyle Walker and everything, and the running behind and all this stuff was actually quite nice.
This manager played Saka at right wing back, and he played him at left wing back as well. So why do you not use Saka as a wing back as well? Because Saka can run. We might as well just move Saka to the left wing back.
Can Saka run even?
He can, but I just don't think he's that fully paced.
He got caught up by Lewis Dunk, to be honest.
He could have chipped the ball, to be honest. He could have chipped the goalkeeper. Yeah. That's the only option he could have done. He didn't need to shoot. I mean, if that was a winger, they would chip it instantly. I just feel as though the fact that some of our players are very selfish to our striker. They just don't give him the ball. They don't put him in the box. They just want to shoot. I've been looking at Saka against Brighton saying, put the ball in the box, bruv. Put it in the box. Stop shooting, you idiot. Put it in the box. And I'm like, he's just shooting. He's just shooting everywhere. This guy I just don't know what to do. He can't even pass the ball to Gyökeres. It's just so frustrating that Gyökeres is in the box. Yes, he should have scored inside. I think was it the second minute against Brighton.
Yeah,
but that was the only thing he had. That's the only thing he had to do. What else did he do? Nothing. He just stood there doing nothing.
Yeah, but Gyökeres, it's weird in that regard because I was watching the game back, and it's weird because Gyökeres, when he makes runs in the box, when there is an option, he kind of second guesses himself because he doesn't actually go to the far post, so you can do the low driven across the box, and then he tries to step back somewhere around penalty spot, but it's already too late then. So basically, at the end of the day, it looks like he is behind the defender, and in that regard, Saka actually has no option basically to how to get him the ball. He has to shoot, and he looks selfish from that point of view. And I only just say it because because of that Martinelli chance, because he was doing the same run, he just run in front of the defender. He skied it, but it is what it is.
Done better with him, mate.
Yeah, he should have scored it, right? But overall, I just think that Gyökeres as well, he makes good runs. The team doesn't find him when he does those, but he also makes runs that actually sometimes feels like don't help the team in the attack. Let's just put it that way. For me personally. But we'll see. Martinelli,
I'm just praying that Gyökeres gets a goal. I'm just praying that he gets a goal. I don't care if it's a penalty or a tap-in. He needs goals. He badly needs goals right now. Yeah. And I desperately, if I'm Gyökeres, if I'm Gyökeres right now, I'm just going to say I just badly need a goal. Just someone give me the penalty. Let me get a goal. Put the ball in the box. Big up Godfrey. Just put the ball in the box. I don't care if it's a tap-in. I just want to go badly. Because that's what he wants. He wants to score goals. He just doesn't care. I want to go. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, he needs goals desperately. No matter how you look at it. Not just because he needs to score them as well, but he needs that for confidence as well. Because if his confidence too is shot to bits, he will get that one odd chance during the game, and due to basically him not being on it, let's just put it that way, 9 times out of 10 he's gonna miss it. Miskick the ball, he's gonna shoot it at the keeper, not enough power, something's gonna go wrong. He needs also that confidence, and obviously we can only speculate here what is what.
He could have, I don't know, maybe he could try something with a back three, play 2 up top. That would help Gyökeres. I don't know.
3-5-2?
3-5-2, maybe play Martinelli or Trossard up next to him, Mikel Merino next to him.
Yeah, we did that. We didn't do that. We did against Brighton when Gyökeres came off and Jesus came on. They were rotating in between themselves, Martinelli and Jesus at times. When we were on certain counters, Jesus was out on left. Martinelli actually was running through the middle. That's how he got that chance.
Who knew Martinelli was a centre forward? We've been saying this. Martinelli wasn't actually a striker when we bought him.
Yeah. 100%.
We should now put Gabby Jesus on the left because he's more effective on the left than he is up top. He just can't finish off his dinner up top. Against Palace, he stank it out. He stank it out against Brighton. Put him on the left wing and let him dribble and put Gyökeres up top. That would be helpful. Put Jesus on the left and put Gyökeres up top and put Madueke on the right. Right,
Madueke is bench warmer, anyways. What do you mean? 52 million bench warmer. That's what we have. Most expensive bench warmer we have at the moment.
I mean,
Eze as well to a degree.
Yeah, he's not. He's just gonna do something stupid. I mean, imagine if we're leading 2-1, he might bring on a defender to park the bus.
Oh, he did that already. 1-0 up against Brighton. He brought on Gabriel.
No, Sunderland. At the same time, He brought off an attacker for a defender against Sunderland, and we conceded a goal. Brian Brobby with the equaliser against us. Yeah, that if he did that again, I'll be fuming. But no one's going to blame Arteta. They're just going to say we're overreacting. He's done well. You're a fake fan. Go and support Spurs, and that's what's going to happen. They're just going to say this stuff to say, "Oh, if you don't like this, you can F off down the lane."
Yeah, it's going to be like that. Yeah, to some degree, I agree with this as well. As much as I am a big person who says that Arteta needs to adapt for Gyökeres, I know Gyökeres doesn't have all the facilities to do so, but he also needs to adapt to the team. Because
Yep.
Henry talked about this regarding what Wenger said to him about Bergkamp and Pires. Because why don't give him the ball? Because I can see them. But Wenger said, but can they see you? Are you open? Are you in those spots? And then obviously it opened up the whole new world for him. Let's just put it that way.
Yep.
Yeah, but I would be very interested to see, like, even Jesus, Martinelli in the 9, and Madueke on the right. I would be very
That would
interested in
help.
something like that.
In fairness, I think we should move Jesus on the wing, because he's better on the wing. Up top, he just can't do it. If we put him on the left, he can wing. Let him put balls in the box. Let our striker get the goals. That will be perfect, because Gabby Jesus is not a striker. He doesn't look like a striker. I mean, if you're a striker, you gotta take your chances. He hasn't taken any of his chances.
Yeah.
I mean, you can say Gyökeres hasn't taken his chances, but he doesn't get a lot of the chances that he needs. I mean, yeah, that was the only chance he had. Maybe you can say in the second half the goalkeeper saved it, but what else did he have? Nothing. That is our manager for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, by the way, I'm not. No, Gyökeres can't do it up top. Jesus better.
Link up plays wise, yes. Link up play, and to some degree hold up play, I will agree to that. Finishing, no. Like,
no.
you kind of
can't finish, bro. He just can't finish.
Yeah. You basically, if you have Jesus or Havertz up top, you sacrifice goal scoring for link up play. If you have Gyökeres up top, you sacrifice link up play for goal scoring. And you basically have to pick one of the lesser evils, or one of the silver linings, and see what fits at the end of the day. I just put it that way. And of course, today as well. Yeah, go.
Oh, there's no point in putting Jesus up top. You let him be on the left, let him create, and our striker can score goals. Because let's be real, if we had Madueke right now, he would put balls in the box for our striker to attack. Our actual right winger can't even put the ball in the box for Gyökeres. He just wants to shoot, because he just doesn't want to cross. He's just scared of putting the balls in the box. So basically, what Gyökeres has to do is he has to carry the ball himself and score.
Like,
do you remember against Leeds?
Yeah,
he did that. It's going to be the same. If he does that and he scores, fair play to him. He carried the ball by himself and score. Because that's the only thing. I think that's the only way he's going to score goal, by carrying the ball by himself. I think it happened once. I don't see it happening again.
You don't see that a lot. And even when he makes the run, there have been countless clips as well on Gyökeres running in between defenders with him already shielding off the defender. Just give him the ball in a run through, and they just don't. They pass it backwards. Like that as well. And Jesus as well against Brighton. He had, I think, 1 or 2 chances in the box. He took like 6 touches. He pulled an Odegaard in the box to some degree, and he didn't even take the shot. It got blocked in the end or something like that. Ironically enough, which is kind of weird, but Jesus actually wins more long balls from Raya or somebody else from the defense than Gyökeres does, which is definitely something I didn't expect to see. But
there's a crazy stat. There was a crazy stat saying that Raya had more touches than our striker in that Brighton game. That is mad. That is mad. When you see it, right? There's a reason why he has more touches, because Gyökeres, no one even gives the ball to him. None of our wingers can't even put a simple ball in the box, let alone having a striker. If you can't put balls in the box, then what's the point of you being a winger then?
Not even wingers. Where's the number 10? Where's the creative spark? Where's the Odegaard? He's at center back receiving the ball from Raya at the time these days as well.
He looks to me as if he's a deep line playmaker. That's his natural position. He's a deep line playmaker at best, right? If we had Odegaard dropping deeper with Rice next to him, let Eze just get the ball and pass it to Gyökeres. That has to happen.
Exactly. I think would
2
work.
number 9 system would make Gyökeres a lot better, right? If we had someone next to him, I think it would work. But with Odegaard, do you remember that Odegaard clips someone saying, Odegaard, pass the ball. Pass the ball. He couldn't even pass the ball to Gyökeres. Gyökeres was there. He could have allowed Gyökeres to be one-on-one. No, refused. No, I'm not passing the ball. Odegaard would never do that. Odegaard would never pass the ball to Gyökeres because he's selfish. Maybe you can say Saka's selfish. don't know how to pass. And everyone's talking about his passing is good. I've seen him do this chip lobbed passing. What's
those
that?
got to go. Those gotta go. I swear,
What
those
is
are the
this
ones that
chipped
loses
passing?
possession more than anything sometimes.
And he still does this lobbed, and it still doesn't work.
That
This
scoop
guy-
lob pass, yeah.
Yeah.
It's no idea what he's doing there. But
It's just so boring.
it is.
This
It
guy
is
can't even pass a
100%.
simple ball, let alone talking about his vision and his passing.
Yeah, it's like I had like 7 or 8 shots against Brighton.
Yeah.
Something like that. Like definitely. And another thing is the fact that today some news came out regarding Arsenal. Bournemouth have officially reached an agreement on personal terms to sign Ethan Nwaneri from Arsenal. Now, don't get twisted, it's a loan, right? As far as I can see from reports and the articles, it's only a loan. It's not like full-time thing. But good for Ethan. I'm not gonna lie, good for Ethan.
Yeah, good luck to him. It's the same for some of our players. Emil Smith-Rowe, one of them. I mean, he's gone to Fulham. I mean, listen, I feel sorry for him. I mean, he was superb last season when he was starting games as a teenager, but right now he just gets no minutes. What is it? Is it because he's producing stinker? Mate, all of the other players are producing stinkers. They're not getting hooked. I mean, Ethan does not get any minutes. I don't know why. Is it because he's having a fallout with him or what? But I just don't know what has happened with this manager. What has Ethan done to you? Just tell us. If you're not going to tell us, you might as well just get out of the club. A proper manager would actually use Ethan properly.
Yeah,
Genuinely,
exactly.
manage his minutes. He could play on the right. He can play in the 10. He can play false 9.
But
a proper manager can play him anywhere and he will do well. But not with this manager.
Exactly. Looking at Ethan's minutes even this season in Premier League alone, right? He has played 165 minutes in 6 games, right? But if you look at even a bit, if you dig a bit deeper, right?
Right.
He played 2 games, 52 minutes and 72 minutes. Those are the 2 games where Odegaard was injured and he came on for him. Those are the 2 games where he has been subbed on actually as a player just with no injuries. 6, 15, 18, 2. So if the Odegaard doesn't get injured with these what if scenarios, since top Gooners love them, so, Nwaneri has played 33, 41 minutes. 41 minutes overall. Like, that is definitely unacceptable.
Well,
big up AFC always.
Yeah, big up AFC always. I just don't believe that this manager will make the right subs. He'll bring on a defender. Don't you worry. When we're winning the game, he'll bring on a defender for a defender. Like for like. He won't bring on Eze. He won't bring on Madueke. Right? When we didn't have Odegaard last season, we played better football. Right now, it's just robotic football. I don't know if you've noticed this, but when we pass the ball around the back, we slow it down. We slow the game down. We have the ball, but we just slow it down. Like, go forward quicker. If you want to score goals, go quicker. But we just slow it down, then pass it backwards, and that's when the opposition starts to press you. Like, they always press. I'm like, bro, why are we slowing it down? Go forward. This is not hard. Football's always about going quick, go quick. But somehow, I think this manager must have, decided to slow it down first, and then it does not work in football. You won't slow it down when you're leading 1-0. You gotta go and get the second goal. If you get the second goal, still not enough, you go and get the third and kill the game off. Because 2-0 is still not enough. Like I said before, and I say it again, 2-0 is not enough. It happened against Brighton, and we luckily did not throw it away. Aston Villa, this can happen because you don't know what this manager will do. He will do something stupid and no one will call him out. They're going to say, why is it always Arteta and this? Bro, Arteta is the guy that picks the team. He makes the subs. He is the reason why we're in this position. He's the manager. He controls things. That's what he does. He's a control freak for a reason. Right, we have some of our fans that's thinking Mikel Arteta will do this quadruple. What on earth are you talking about quadruple? We've never done even a quadruple in our history, let alone saying, "Oh, we're going to do a quadruple." Mate, the only thing we've done in the season is done doubles under Wenger. That's it. Wenger did doubles. He didn't do a treble. He never done a treble or quadruple because I don't think any team in England have done a quadruple. The only thing they've done is a treble. Man United have done it. Man City have done it. They've done trebles, but not a quadruple. I don't think anyone's done a quadruple. You could say only PSG, but no one else has done a quadruple. So if you really think we're going to win the Champions League, you need to go get your eyes tested. When you face up against a proper team, let's assume we face Bayern Munich in the Champions League again. It's going to be the same old thing like last season against PSG. They're going to dog walk us in both legs. That's what's going to happen. You can beat the teams in the group stage, but in knockout phases, it's going to be completely different. Just like PSG, when we beat them 2-0 and we lost the first leg at home, 4 minutes, the game was done, and we lost the second leg. I mean, it doesn't matter if you have a good home record if you've got a good home record this season. You're facing a very good side in Aston Villa, who were rock bottom, by the way. They were not bottom, they were like 18th. So no goals scored, 3
4
points.
weeks. Yeah, 2 or 3 game weeks. 3-4 game weeks in. Yeah.
And look where they are now. And then some of our fans are telling us that Emery was going to get us relegated. That's what I've been hearing. So what is this talk about Emery? Put some respect on Unai Emery's name in future, bro. Because if he wins a trophy before Arteta, I don't hear any excuses.
Dude, if he wins Premier League this season, it's gonna get ugly. Let's just put it that way.
If he wins the Premier League and the Europa League, by the way, imagine if he does a Europa League. Even the same Emery that knocked Arteta out of the Europa League, but when he was Villarreal manager, by the way. And imagine if he wins the Premier League before Arteta, we will never win the league in our history. Never. We will never. We just have to wait for a proper manager to win us the league title. That's just... Yeah, Villa could do a Leicester. Imagine if Villa do a Leicester City, 15-16. We could have won the league in 15-16. I did watch Arsenal in 15-16. We could have won the league in 15-16, but we didn't. And we still have this title drought in our history, and it's still going to go on because when it comes to the pressure moments, we crumble.
This is also true. Emery needs more players, though.
He needs to have the backing.
He needs some more players, yeah.
Arteta-Emery debate has never been a debate. Emery's always been clear and will always be clear. Don't even say, "Oh, Arteta's clear." Emery's a winner. Arteta isn't. End of.
Yeah. So I'm gonna show you this, and please be careful with this.
Okay.
Arsenal fans. Current David Raya is better than Prime Alisson.
There you go. There's our fans for you.
But why everyone hates us? Why we get called toxic and negative? Why nobody likes us?
We don't need to explain because stupid posts. I mean, you can explain to us about would Saka start for Real Madrid? They would say over Gareth Bale. He's better than CR7, prime CR7.
Oh,
so
sorry.
We could talk about that. But let's be real. Raya of Alisson. Alisson's still clear of Raya. We don't need to do this debate. I mean, if anyone says that Raya is better than prime Alisson, we do not watch football. Alisson still has a better distribution. He's better with his feet. And his passing is better than Raya's. Let's not forget. His shot stopping is unreal. Yeah? That's Alisson for you. His shot stopping is way better than his. His distribution is better than Raya's. He can sort the ball with his feet. He can catch the ball. His consistency is unreal. He's been so good for Liverpool. What Raya's done, what Alisson's done at Liverpool, Raya can't do that.
Yeah. Like, it's actually insane how our players,
yeah,
and I would say 95% of them are overhyped.
Yeah,
by our own fan base, by the way, not others, by our own fan base.
Yeah, we overhype players. Yeah, we do.
And
we overhype Saka. We overhype anyone else. We've overhyped so many of our players. We overhype Odegaard, we overhype Raya, we overhype probably say, I don't know.
Bro.
I don't know.
Saka better than Jamal and Elise.
Mendy or something like that. But
I'm just saying, there are Arsenal fans who would take
Yeah.
Max Dauman over Lamine Yamal. There are also that stuff going around.
you know what's worse? Esteval's better than Lamine Yamal, according to the Chelsea fans. Well, what's Esteval done? Esteval's done absolutely terrible.
This was 1 year ago, exactly.
This ain't 2016 anymore. Odegaard is clear of David Silva. Someone wrote David Silva is 10 times far better than Odegaard. Of course, I'll take David Silva right now because he's passing, his vision, he's got everything in the game that you need. If you need a creative spark, bring me David Silva.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's actually insane how this stuff is actually. This is the stuff that really grinds my gears. I'm not gonna lie, because I have also watched some YouTube shorts on stream.
Yeah.
Where, for example, people say that Saliba starts in Real Madrid's the treble Champions League squad, starts over Puyol in Barcelona's treble squad in 09-10, and something else was there. It starts for Invincibles for Arsenal and everything. It's actually wild sometimes the takes you see on socials these days. It's just for the reaction, I don't know, but yeah.
That's just our fans for you. And people are still saying, oh, why do you not like us? Because of the delusional takes you have. Saying Saka's better than prime Gareth Bale. Saka's better than prime CR7. I'm saying Odegaard's better than this and that. And this is the reason why no one takes us seriously. Exactly. I mean, if you think that these are... If you really think that Saka's better than prime Gareth Bale, then you got to get your eyes tested and watch Gareth Bale at Real Madrid, because he can do stuff that Saka can't. Bicycle kick against Real Madrid, against Liverpool in the
case
against Liverpool. Yeah. What Gareth Bale did in the final, Saka can't even do a bicycle kick. Gareth Bale's got magic moments.
Oh, his hamstring would be gone.
He's exceptional. His technical ability is sensational. His pace, his finishing was unreal. His finishing is way better than Saka's, let's be real with it. He was physical.
That pace on Bale when he ran around Mark Bartra, if I'm not mistaken, at the time, or who was it?
I think it was Barcelona, I think.
Yeah, it was Mark Bartra, I think.
I think it was Barcelona. Was it? Are you talking about when he ran past?
Yeah, around the basically in the coach's zone and everything. Yeah. He ran around.
Saka can't do that. Saka would never do that. So Odegaard had his best season as a player when he scored 15 league goals, and they said he was better than KDB. Yeah. Bro, KDB has better passing than him. His vision is unreal. If you look at the assists that he produces for Man City, Odegaard can't even do that.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's insane, like how these players get compared and overhyped. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, Bell also started as a left back. Saka did as well, by the way. I cannot deny that, though.
It is what it is, bro. I mean, I'm sick and tired of this fan base. They just don't admit that Arteta's a failure. They think that failure means you're not getting top 4. I mean, we've been in top 4 for the last 3 seasons. We didn't even win anything. So, there you are. So, I just feel as though the fact that nearly 2,000 days since we last won a trophy, people are going to say, forget about it. Look what we're doing right now. We're cooking. We ain't cooking. We're scamming wins, by the way. Imagine if we scam wins every single game. Yeah. How's that going to be entertaining? No one thinks we're fun to watch because they'll think we're boring. And we are boring to watch, by the way, so let's not forget.
Don't even want to get on that. Thankfully, I don't have to wake up at 3 a.m. to fall back asleep watching Arsenal, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, question. Would you swap Nwaneri for Morgan Rogers?
Yes, I would.
Also, the thing is, by the way, and I agree with this, Nwaneri would ball out under Emery.
Yeah, he would. He can play the 10. He can play on the left. He can play at centre mid. Put him anywhere, then he will cook. I just feel as though with Rodgers, he can play on the left, play on the right. He can play false 9. He can play in the 10. If you give me Rodgers right now, he will cook on that left.
Not under this manager, though.
No, 100%. He would ball on. I would, but if we had Antonio Conte, would ball out with him. Any manager, and we will win.
Yeah. Not any manager, but definitely a lot of them. And So our team, even last year and year before, you can see that it's made for winning stuff. It's kind of nuts that we actually have not won any stuff. That is the biggest worry here, because I always have said, but not always, but I have said this for quite a while, that Arteta is Arsenal's Roberto Martinez, what he was at Belgium. Like, Belgium had a generational change from the early 2000s when they were fantastic, and 90s and all this stuff. They had a downfall, and then they had golden generation. Hazard, Lukaku, Prime, Vertonghen, Alderweireld.
De Bruyne's as well.
Yeah,
De Bruyne
everyone.
Was
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
Was
Dembele. Yeah, Dembele. They had everyone, and he
Yeah.
absolutely squandered it. And now he's at Portugal, right? Somehow fell down.
He's a crap manager as well. Let's not forget. He's still a bad coach. Everton, he was all right.
Great. Decent, not great.
But you can tell why they sacked him, because he wasn't good enough.
Oh, I agree with this. If we got Conte right now, we win the league.
Easily, yep.
Conte just won a trophy as well before
it's
Christmas.
A Farmers League. That's what everyone's telling us. It's a Farmers League. We should not trust the Serie A, the Italian league, because it's a Farmers League. Premier League is better. It's got better quality.
But they say these Farmers Leagues, Bundesliga, Serie A, La Liga, all of Liga, all their Farmers Leagues. Yet they want all the players from the Farmers Leagues. Like, they want all the farmers from there. It doesn't make sense though. If we have the best league, we should sign the best players. Then, technically speaking, the Premier League has the best players, not all the wannabes.
Yeah, but this is what happens. They're gonna say, "Oh, but you just win trophies around the world. You still win trophies. That just doesn't make sense."
Yeah, exactly. You still have to win it at the end of the day. Let's be real.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, you do win it, easily. Yeah, 100%.
That's the same goes with. I know it's again. I'm gonna talk about Gyökeres, but the same with Gyökeres. Yes, he has scored 97 goals in 105 games for Sporting in 2 years, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Farmers League, but he still has to score those 97 goals at the end of the day. You don't see anyone else doing that.
No one else.
Exactly, and
you don't see Šeško doing it, because the guy got 13 league goals in 33 Bundesliga games.
Yep.
That is a terrible striker for you. That's an average striker. They're telling me that Gyökeres is a flop. Look at Šeško. The guy's got 2 goals in his whole Manchester United career.
Gyökeres is flop, but he's our top goal scorer, ironically enough.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not, at this stage at least.
Yeah.
And this is also nuts. Like last year, 105 years, that was the first time last season when none of our players got double-digit goals. We are halfway through the season. Our best goal scorer in Premier League is 5 goals. We might actually do it again if this keeps up.
I don't know. Own goals could be our most goals this season. That could happen. Own goals. That's what's going to happen.
Maybe. Do you think Felipe Luis is a better manager than Arteta?
Who?
Felipe Luis. He just signed an extension with Flamenco. He won the Flamenco trophy as well a few months ago, or last month, or I don't remember.
Maybe you can say that. I just don't watch Flamengo that much. I mean, if I'd watched Flamengo, then okay, fine. But maybe you can say
winning in Brazilian league, it's a big thing, though. No,
Arteta won't do that. Arteta will throw it away. I mean, imagine if Flamengo were 8 points clear at the top, you bottle it instantly.
Yeah. To be honest, Sunderland manager has been very surprising this season. The way what he has done with Sunderland. And Sunderland actually are looking at some players Arsenal are currently looking at. Like Bowadi from Lille or Rennes, I don't remember. I think it's Lille. Like, they're looking at some players Arsenal are looking at, ironically enough.
Right.
Yeah. But we'll see. It's going to be interesting. What is it? Yeah. Felipe Luis won the treble.
Okay. I never knew. Hansi Flick won a domestic treble in his first full season at Barcelona. Does anyone not want to mention that? He won a domestic treble in his first season. He could win another trophy this season, so that's... But it's okay because no one is better than Super Duper Mick. That's what we're told.
He has all the answers. To be honest. Yeah. That's why also Sunderland are so good, because they have Granit Xhaka and he was coached by Mikel Arteta.
Yeah.
But it's very ironic how these players leave Arsenal, and after leaving Arsenal, they instantly win trophies.
Yeah,
How does
because
that even work out?
they know that this manager can't get us over the line. They think, right, this manager can't get us over the line. We move on. Once we leave, a proper manager get the best out of me, and he can get us over the line, and I win a trophy there.
Yeah, but sad Kolasinac won Europa League.
Yeah.
Thanks to Lukman, but in final, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Like Xhaka went invincible in Bundesliga, did a double in Deutsche Pokal as well.
Giroud won the Champions League leaving Arsenal. He won the Europa League as well.
Did he win his Serie A as well with AC Milan?
Yeah, I think he did. He won the Champions League and the Europa League with Chelsea after leaving us. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain is our highest. I think 33 million is our highest release clause at our club.
He's not still the highest. No way, he's still the highest.
I think he could be.
It might be just the straight up amount, not add-ons included, because I think it would change. Let's just say if or Nketiah or Beer or Balogun achieve something.
Nketiah, every other player that leaves Arsenal win trophies. That's the reality.
And he won FA Cup, didn't he?
Who?
No, he won this summer or last summer? Eddie.
He went last summer. Eddie Nketiah won the FA Cup last season with Palace.
And Matt Turner won the FA Cup. He also was there.
Yeah, some of these players. It's the motto. Yep. Leave Arsenal, win everything. It's the motto. That is the reality. Just leave Arsenal, you win. Who knew?
Even Van Persie left our club. Trophies.
Van Persie left our club, won the Premier League easily with Man United in his first season.
Oh, that's a rough one for many Arsenal fans. I'm not gonna lie. Definitely.
But you can't blame the guy, because if you don't win anything, if you spent all your time at Arsenal not winning anything, that hurts. Really hurts.
Also, he wanted to improve. He went into the boardroom and with Wenger and asked what improvements we're gonna start. We need to win the league, and they said they're gonna pay off the stadium. So he did just kind of a transfer request. Like that went well.
Yeah,
so I just put it that way.
He did.
Bellerin has won countless trophies since leaving Arsenal.
Yeah,
Bellerin, man like Bellerin, still planting trees in Spain probably.
But it is what it is, man.
Yeah. But the end of 2025, overall assessment about, I don't know, this calendar year, might as well put it that way. From the pain of last season to the glory of this season. Well, obviously December champions and all this stuff. What's your assessment?
I'll give it a 6 out of 10. I'll probably say a 6 out of 10. I just feel as though the fact that the way we ended the season last season was poor, getting knocked out of the Champions League by PSG, it was not good. I mean, I thought we had a good chance of winning the Champions League last season against PSG, beating them, facing Inter. We had a good chance, but the Real Madrid game was just a one-off. One of the worst Real Madrid sides I've ever seen in my life. But unfortunately, we got dog-walked by PSG. And I think that's the only hope of us getting, that's the only last chance of, getting to a final. That's the only hope of us getting to a semi-final. I just don't see this manager get to a Champions League final. Because we had the chance. We could have beaten Inter, by the way. Because that Inter team were beatable. That Inter team were beatable because they weren't great. They can still be beatable. But
I think that in group stage we didn't beat them. We got 56 crosses in that game. Do you think we're going to win anything this season?
I believe we can win the Carabao Cup. First, we just focus on winning the Carabao Cup first. I just feel as though the fact that we're in the semi-finals already, just
against Chelsea.
Yeah.
2 legs.
Just beat them in 2 legs, face one of either Newcastle or Man City in the final, win it, trophy drought is over, then we focus on winning the league now. Keep that winning mentality going, to start that winning mentality for us to win the league or to win the FA Cup and the Champions League, either one of them next. Because if you get knocked out of the Carabao Cup, you ain't winning any trophy this season.
This is the issue here, because we are facing 3 teams that are arguably some of the worst teams we could be playing in these last few games. None of these teams we have good record overall in the last few years. And all of them have won stuff in recent years. And, well, Maresca is a cup coach. at the end of the day, more than Premier League coach. Feels
Yeah.
that way at least.
Yeah.
Eddie Howe knows how to get better for Arteta, whether you like it or not, even though we beat them this season. Last year was a very good showing. And Man City, well, they speak for themselves. Let's just put it that way.
It speaks for themselves, doesn't it? Yeah, exactly.
And looking at Arteta's semi-final record in general, that since winning the FA Cup, he has 2 draws, 6 losses with 3 goals scored, no wins. It doesn't fill with confidence anyone whatsoever.
We conceded 11, by the way. I think it's 2 goals scored and 11 conceded since he won the FA Cup. That's all the semi-finals he's been to. He's only scored twice and conceded 11. That shows you that semi-final, it's a pressure moment for Arteta. Feels like it's a pressure moment. Yeah. Everything is pressure, but he just can't handle it. He just doesn't want the pressure, but every manager's going to be under pressure. You have to handle the pressure. Pep can handle the pressure because he's a good manager. Proper managers can handle it, but idiots like him, Arteta can't do it. Big up Aaron as always. But it is what it is. So this is the problem.
And I think that's the biggest thing. Arteta doesn't adapt mid-game sometimes. Well, not many times. Most of the managers we play against, they change, even mid-first half. And I'm not even talking about the second half. Arsenal don't do it that often. Let's just put it that way. And I think that is definitely costing us big time. Because you can see that Eddie Howe adjusts mid-game, first half, second half. Emery as well. They were 1-0 down against Chelsea at halftime, and he changed something. Chelsea actually looked somewhat decent in that game, I'm not going to lie. But ultimately, they lost. Emery changed some stuff. He utilized the strengths. He utilized the things he needed to do, and he got on top. And obviously, Emery beat us also with Villarreal with Coquelin and Foyth and Albiol and Rulli and Capoue with all these men, and with Arsenal it's not great. And he got with that team to Champions League semi-final a year later. So
I mean, this is the same Emery that bought off cash for an attacker and still won the game. He bought off a right back for an attacker to win the game. When have we seen our manager do that? Never done that in it since he's been here. I don't think he has. I mean, if someone can tell me one game where he bought off a defender for an attacker to win the game, that'll be great. But I don't see him do that. He just bring on a defender for a defender. That's what he will do. That's what he's gonna do. He could have played 3 at the back at least, but he wouldn't.
Yeah. Disagree. We need a scoring number 9 to win. It isn't Gyökeres, sadly. Havertz needs to return. He has had 5 years to replace Aubameyang, and he still hasn't. Well, just did it. Let's just put it that way.
He hasn't. He could have kept Aubameyang and we still score goals. You're telling me, so Peter, you're telling me that you spent £1.3 billion, still can't get a striker. You got our fans saying that you wanted Šeško. We must just have had Gyökeres and Šeško together. That would have been a proper deal. But you're telling me we needed a scoring number 9, £1 billion in 6 years, and you still can't get a simple striker. That's how bad it is. No manager would be spending 1.3 billion to get only one striker. That's impossible. That's not acceptable. In fact, he spent more money on goalkeepers and left backs rather than your front line.
Yeah. Big up, Suj. Big up, Suj. Hope you're doing well. Gentlemen and a scholar. And listen to him. Like the stream, people, and subscribe if you haven't already. And looking even at the striker situation, Mika Biereth, Foreign Balogun, Nketiah, technically speaking. Who else was there? Lacazette, Chido Martin. Yeah, Lacazette, Chido Martin, Aubameyang. He got Golden Boot winning Aubameyang. He could have made it work. But he didn't want, obviously, Aubameyang didn't want to play left wing back, I think, most of the time. Let's just put it that way. He would be very effective.
Why you put him at left wing back? It baffles me. He's doing well at Marseille. I would take Aubameyang right now over Gyökeres all day.
He's still banging goals, to be honest, for Marseille and for Gabon. And it's actually nuts that, Arsenal actually, Arsenal might be the only team that didn't get any money for Aubameyang. We paid Borussia Dortmund. He left. We paid to make him go. Barcelona got from Chelsea. Chelsea got from one team in Saudi. I already forgot which one. And then
he went to Marseille. I think it was Al Itti, Al something, but
it's
yeah.
something, yeah. But yeah, Arsenal, very good business from Arsenal. I'll just put it that way.
Yeah.
Aubameyang would still cook in this team. I agree, Godfrey.
100%, I agree, bro. 100%.
Big up, Hendon. Big up.
Yeah, big up, Hendon, man. Big up, Hendon.
No, I'm not denying this,
Yeah.
PW. I'm not denying that Havertz is not sharp at scoring, but he helps the team with create shooting opportunities. Just like Jesus, they are not best at finishing. But the thing is, we need someone to help finish those chances they help creating. And that is the biggest issue, because with Gyökeres, we struggle to create those chances, right? But with the Havertz and Jesus, we actually create them, but we have nobody to finish. So we have one or the other. We don't have both on the pitch. And that's why I said in ideal scenario, if we could have gone, let's just say, Julian Alvarez, who can do both, so to speak, finish and create, I think that could have been the best case scenario for the best of both worlds, if we are putting it that way. Or someone like Firmino type of player and all this stuff.
Right.
White take Havertz, 152 games for 41 goals. When he plays in the 9, he has 30 goals. That's not good enough. True. But yeah, it kind of goes, it comes and goes. And I think until this season ends, it's kind of also very speculative at the moment, because just like Havertz went on a purple patch 2 years ago, since the Dubai trip till the end of the season, when we basically went 16-1-1 and we lost to Villa 2-0, which basically, well, not cost us the league, but was one of the reasons why we lost the league.
Yeah.
Is there a chance Gyökeres goes on that type of scooring streak? Well, we can hope. I think
we can just hope that he can just bang in goals despite this manager. I mean, just give him, I don't know, a tap in. I don't care. Just give me, just get a goal. I'd be surprised if he somehow get 15 goals in the Premier League season.
Gyökeres?
Yeah.
Well, he's on 5 right now.
Yeah, he's 10 away from 15. Yeah, he's 5 away from
double digits.
Yeah, from double digits. Yeah,
it's not looking great. But at the same time, Arteta has stated and implied it multiple times that he doesn't want a player who bags, let's just say, 50 goals a season. He wants the goals to be shared around, which I get it, like in 22-23 season, if it works. But it's quite evident that it doesn't work for the last year and a half, 2 years. And not even mention the fact that us buying from City, Jesus and Zinchenko, funded them signing Haaland. What followed afterwards, we all know, to say the least. Let's just put it that way. But yeah, people, I think on that note, I'm going to end today's stream. Big pleasure for coming on. Thank you for sharing your time, your views and ideas. Thank you.
Big up, man. Big up as always, man.
You're thinking about doing a channel?
Maybe at some point. I just need to decide like what content I need to do, just to make sure that the videos are accurate, just to make sure people, want to see my videos. Then I just want to make it fun for people to watch, like it, and subscribe. So I just need to take time. Yeah,
and subscribe to Aaron as well. I put the link. I put the link in the chat. If you haven't already, subscribe to Aaron. Big up, Aaron. Big up. But yeah, thank you for your time. An hour of your life. Big up for coming on. Like the stream if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new. Happy New Year, because this is the last stream of the year, sadly. But it is what it is for me, at least. So we gotta see you, well, at least on stream live next year. But there will be a video out on 31st. So stay tuned for that as well. Peace.